thanks for taking the time to speak to us. You're a familiar face around the club, but could you tell the people who may not know you as well a little bit more about yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I started first introduced the club in 2009. At the time, the football club had a link with what is now Howe College in the town centre, and I got involved in the club doing some coaching. At the time, it was Gary Wall was the manager. I was working with Gary, and then Graham Hyde after that. So yeah, been around the club on and off for a few years since then. Pretty much settled the education programme back again that we had here a few years ago, and about 9 months ago took on the role as general manager as such, which led to the possibilities of what's happened since. So it's very nice to sort of get into the club at the ground level and really understand it.
Yeah. In the short time you've been chairman, what's been the most difficult aspect so far?
That's very easy. Time. We all know time's the most important commodity, and certainly been manic. I mean, to be able to get this done tonight has been a challenge. Just to try and fit everything in, and it's been fantastic. I mean, the support we've had so far. Obviously, personally myself, from friends and family, but people around the club, messages, emails. I'll openly apologise to anybody I haven't managed to quite get back to yet. To say my phone's melted is an understatement. So yeah, that's been a challenge. But I think now we've got a great team of staff now around, and to share some ideas with them, and to let them to give them the ability to sort of take on their own responsibilities. Is going to be key for me being able to survive, and obviously the club pushing forward.
Okay, great. And what's been the most enjoyable bit so far?
Yesterday morning was a good one. It was about probably 10:30, and I'm just in the office, chatting at a meeting at the time, and by then we'd already sold about 5 season tickets. I mean, that's just fantastic, and being able to meet the fans that are coming in, be able to chat with them, get their ideas of what the past and what the plans are for the future, and just talking to them just gives you that ability to believe that there's that many people behind you, and ultimately we've all got to try and succeed, and to have that support straight away is just fantastic.
Fantastic. What made you want to become chairman of Redditch United?
No desire to do that really. I just think that we've got an opportunity to really push it forward. I'm very much looking forward to the challenge. I think understanding the operation, from the ground up, and obviously being around the club for quite a while now is I think a good opportunity for the club, to really be able to understand it. I think once the 3G went down, the whole club changed dramatically. We've gone from having a game of football once a week if it doesn't rain, to a 24/7 operation, and having somebody within it whose chips are on the line to make it successful, but someone who understands that, I think is going to be integral to help it. And there's no desire to be chairman, there's no desire to be in this role at all. And I've said very much from the first press release, I'm open to investors and talking to people, and to try and push it on even further. If that means that this doesn't become my role later on, I'm very happy with that, as long as the club moves forward.
Have you had much input during the pre-season recruitment programme?
No, not really. I've obviously spoke very much with Wayne, during this period, and for him, a change of ownership during, he's only been at the club very recently himself. We've had numerous meetings. Very much so. I can't believe what I've seen. I'm 100% behind Wayne. 100% behind the coaches I've seen so far. 100% behind the very exciting signings we've had.
Yeah.
And again, something else we've had a lot of feedback from. It's looking very positive. We will see how the season goes, but I'm very, very confident. Last season was terrible really for the club. In terms of the position we're in. And that's definitely not the plan. We have to stay in this division. We have to progress. And sort of see where we go. And more people coming down the hill, more people coming to watch the guys, more people being members of the club. that's what we're trying to achieve now.
Yeah. How close have you been working with Wayne during the pre-season, and in what capacity?
Yeah, I mean, it's daft because obviously I'm a coach. I'm a coaching background myself, but I've sort of stayed away from it, and it's not on the ground level. That's not my role. That said, partly that's because I've seen what's going on. Amazing group of coaches working with Wayne. Obviously, they've been very busy. Alan Wolf, as ever, as a secretary, has been phenomenal with getting things organised and supporting me in that respect. So I'm very much not been hands-on, not in any respect whatsoever. I've just 100% faith in the group we've got there now, managing that very important part for the club.
Brilliant. Fast forward 12 months, the 2021 season has just drawn to a close. What changes would you have liked to have implemented within the club and the infrastructure?
I think that the aim really is very, very, very clear. We need to grow the club. So the whole club, whether that be fans, corporates, junior players, volunteers, someone who comes down for a drink, people who use the function room, we've got one of, if not the best facility in our league. Everyone's heard that, we all know that. Let's start using it to its full potential. Let's get more people down here. Let's more people wearing our badge, more people representing our club. And that's for me the only aim through this season. If we can grow the club, get the right people within the club, and more people supporting us to progress it, that all the other good stuff then comes around that. We all know any club's all about the people that are within it, and that's fundamentally what we've got to try and do over the next 12 months is dramatically grow the club, which we've had some fantastic successes so far. Season tickets are going really well. We've probably doubled the amount of junior players that are going to represent the club this year. Our education programme that runs here full time, we've now got college and university programmes, has both grown. We've had some fantastic corporate support during the summer. A lot of the building work that's been going on, the people who have been working with us have been fantastic, and actually we've re-engaged a lot of the used to's. I believe this word comes around the club quite a lot at the moment, and Thorlux Lighting, they've provided us with a load of LED lights for around the stadium. They used to be a main shirt sponsor. Redditch Partitions have done a lot of the work within our function room and supported us with our new Redditch Partition Sponsors Lounge, and we've actually they've now took on the sponsorship for the main stand. They used to be main sponsors. Protex, another massive Redditch business, they've come on and supported us yet again with our community programme. Used to be main shirt sponsors. Yeah. So to get all these people back in, and there's many more. There's many more that are there. There's many more I've had conversations with that are coming back, and I know we urge people that the used to's or the new to haves or the businesses in Redditch, the people in Redditch, loads of new houses and chimney pots going up in Redditch at the moment. We need to engage them as a club. Yeah.
You mentioned briefly then volunteers. How many hours on average are your volunteers putting in behind the scenes to make it work?
Oh, loads. I mean, it's from everything. I mean, my favourite morning, and I have to come in every Wednesday morning. Dave Ralph has been the kit man here and many things, over the years. He's always there. James, who's been running the gate for us with my time here, has been down here last few weeks as well. Wednesday morning we've got a group of anything between 5 and 6 guys that come down and help out, and it's anything from emptying the bins, putting up new boards, just generally maintenance stuff. And like every club, we can't survive without that infrastructure and those people that are going to support us. And Dave's just left this. Not see in the morning. What have we got to do? And any club, we need that. And we've got to get more people involved with helping us. Really.
How do you hope to engage with fans this season?
I mean, it's really about engaging them. I mean, we'll do little interviews. I think it's that communication has to be, far better. We've said with the season tickets that, we're going to do a quarterly letter from the chairman and directors, just giving people an update generally, and that's not just season ticket holders, people who use the club. I think that's something that we need to keep that communication channel going great. We'll do lots of interviews, and I'm going to encourage the first team and all the junior coaches to do the same thing, to share our story. Yeah. I mean, engaging in the first instance at the moment is we've put a big advertisement in the back of both of the Redditch papers. We've done some media advertising. We've actually just got ourselves booked onto the huge LCD screen in Redditch Town Centre with a massive advert for us on.
Brilliant.
You know, that's the way we're going to start engaging. And then again, we've engaging the whole town. You know, getting us out in the town. We're very lucky now. We've got a new head of academy, Wayne Rooney, who's looking after all of our junior section, all of our education program, and he's been phenomenal and helps us to recruit and you know, really grow our brand again. You know, the aim now, as the schools go back and other things, we need to get him and all of our other coaching things out in the community.
Sure, yeah.
You know, and get the Redditch badge out in the community.
Obviously, moving on from that then, what ways would you like to try and get the local community involved with the future of Redditch United?
Yeah, well, it's an open invitation, and I think that, you know, one of the hard things is this culture change. You know, this, I keep saying it's not my club, it's theirs. You know, we need people who are going to help us to make the decisions. We need people who are going to help us to guide, you know, the way we want to go, and people who feel like this is their club, and that's the bit we've got to grow. So, you know, anybody, you know, emails, come in and see me, you know, open all ears, different ideas of things we can do to try and push things forward. And I said some great meetings and chats with season goals and parents and whoever it might be so far. So, you know, that's got to be at the forefront of, again, the main aim, grow the club.
Obviously, you mentioned season tickets again then. We've got the fantastic offer on at the moment of obviously £99 season tickets. Can you tell me the reasons behind that?
Grow the club. It's simple. I mean, we know that we need to encourage a bigger gate. I think for the potential catchment we've got, you know, have we possibly underachieved in that one? Maybe so. So the used to bit comes in. A lot of people used to come and watch the games or used to be season ticket holders. I don't think anyone, you know, if you're going to try and engage the town, we've done a £99 season ticket holder for a full adult, concessions I think £89, students £50.
Yeah.
That's a full adult season ticket for less than £5 a game.
Yeah.
Additionally to that, the season ticket now comes with different offers. So that's, I've got mine here. So yeah, my card as such also then works behind the bar, so I can go and top up £20 on my season ticket card. I can then go behind the bar. That money's stored on my card. Every time the money comes off my card, that'll give me a 10% discount. That's all the beer prices, the food prices that are on site. So our members are getting that loyalty discount as such.
Yeah.
You know, again, nice thing to give back. So we've knocked 10% off all the beer and food, and we've got a £99 season ticket offer. I think so far we've made that first step to try and re-engage the community. Yeah. The great thing about the season tickets we've sold so far is, you know, a lot of people I've met I've never seen before. You know, there is a new group coming in.
Yeah.
A lot of people that maybe have gone to Blues games or Villa games or West Brom season tickets might be, they might not be going to those games anytime soon. So let's go down to Redditch and get something. And you know, I think as an olive branch to the community, you know, this is our offer. It's worked so far. We're going to keep pushing it. You know, and we've pushed it with advertising. We have to grow the club, and it's just that little incentive to just get people back down the hill and get people engagement with us.
Yeah. Again, so back down on the first and the second, you've got an open event. Again, can you expand on that? For the
So over the summer, a phenomenal amount of work's been done. You know, again, massive thanks to some of our corporate partners and people that have come and helped us out with different bits. We've managed to get a decent grant from the Football Stadium Improvement Fund, so that's allowed us to establish a new medical room which we needed on site. Without that, we would have been playing at Step 5 this season. That's how important that was. Within that, we've managed to renovate the home and away changing rooms, which very much needed doing. And also with the function room, we've had all the ceiling replaced, so that's now got new insulated tiles, new LED lights throughout, and as I said, Redditch Pottage has helped us to establish this new sponsors lounge, which is great for selling corporate hospitality. In fact, I think we've now sold about 11 or 12 of these season games already for corporate hospitality in the lounge, which is phenomenal. You know, to get to that level already. So that's just part of it. You know, we've had new stand lights, we've had the toilets renovated, we've had a new electric feed up to the turnstiles and that top block too, which was obviously an issue last year with lights cutting out and things like that. We've had the 3G drainage, we had a fault on that which we've managed to get sorted, with a new drainage channel, and I think it's next week they're going to come in, rip every ounce of rubber crumb off the pitch, clean it and refill it as well. We've just put a new maintenance contract with the pitch providers as well. So the list of things we've managed to get achieved, during this period has been great. The open event is a great opportunity for people to come in and see what we've done, see the new function room. We'll try and get more functions and more events in here. See the work we've done. Hopefully, meet some players, meet the manager, and try and share our story. We welcome everybody, whether that be people coming for a nose. I think that one of the ideas in the day, we've actually made it £2.50 a pint all day. All days, all Saturday and all Sunday. So let's get people down here, new fresh faces and the used to's, and let's get everyone down here and show them what the club's about and what we're trying to plan to do moving forward.
Oh, brilliant. Bit of a funny one then. If you could sign one player, no matter who, past or present, who would it be and why?
Well, on the basis that we work for Real Madrid, let's go for David Beckham, because he'll sell a few shirts for us. He will. Let's go Beckham. I mean, how that boy hasn't been knighted so far, I'll never know. So yeah, we'll go for Becks. We'll go for Becks.
Okey-doke. And it's obviously your chance now to give a message to all the Redditch United supporters and the town. The floor's yours.
Yeah, we're here. We're trying to engage the town. We've put some great offers on so far. We've done amazing work on the facility over the summer. Come down, give us a go. We'll, in every respect, the aim is to grow the club. Seated goals and fans, great. People using our function room, which now looks absolutely fantastic, great. Junior players and junior teams that utilise this facility, great. Corporate partners, people that want to work with us. A lot of, I think, non-league football, the traditional sell here was can have some money. We've engaged our corporate partners this year in a very different way. We as a business spend a lot of money on different suppliers. Can we utilise your business? Can we use you as a supplier for our business? Can we host your events? The partnership's more of a two-way street. We're not after sponsorship. Well, my lad can do a sponsored walk at school. This isn't sponsorship. We've got an amazing website traffic, an amazing social media following. We can genuinely increase revenues and increase awareness of businesses, not only just Redditch business, national ones as well. So again, come and see us and talk about some of these options.